when we did When You're Through Thinking Say Yes acoustic, it was meant to say thank you and meant to be a gift, and we had already kind of recorded some of the songs acoustic as B-sides, and so we just kind of completed it, and Ryan Mendez and Ryan Key did a fantastic job. But with the Ocean Avenue and the 10-year anniversary, we had to do something really special. Ryan Key went in the studio with our longtime friend Eric Talaba, who's been Neil Abron's engineering assistant for like the past 8 years. And we just kind of ratcheted it down and made sure that it was like a full studio recording, where there were no limits, and we brought in extra instrumentalists, and we hired our famous string team, the dream team I call them. And it really, I think it took about 8 weeks. I mean, we took a good 2 months, the same time we would do Southern Air or the full album itself or any of the other recordings. So we worked hard. We wanted to make sure that we got the best sounds possible, and we reimagined maybe 40% of the record. So some of the favorite songs that you like, they have different tones and different recording qualities and things like that. So hopefully people will enjoy that as they're revisiting those songs. I think the best part about re-recording some of these songs is a lot of people don't know, like, when you're in the studio, everything is going pretty fast, and something gets recorded, and then I'm like, oh, I'm writing a new part, and oh, that sounds great, okay, go record it, and it's still brand new and it's still fresh. I think, you get on tour a year later and you're like, you know what, I figured out a better way to play that part, or change it a little bit. So we have about 10 years of that evolution, and so it was nice to go into the studio and have these little parts that we have rehearsed and sort of been a part of our life, and evolve them in some small way, little nuances that maybe make the song different or better or more special. And so hopefully the listeners will enjoy that. And for me, it's just having the string players, Rodney and Christine. Rodney played on One for the Kids, and I've known him for 14 years now, and he's such a great addition to our band, and such a great talent. So to have just a viola player come in and make all the difference is special. And Christine plays for the Armed Forces band over in Washington, D.C., so for her to take time away from her life and her husband and her job and come back and play with us is still really special. So every time we get together, that's the best part of it for me. I can't live without water, and I can't live without my toothbrush. I think when you just kind of like 2 days ago, we were in Trever, Germany at the festival, and it was so hot. And I could not escape it, but we played 2 hours of football, and there were goals. It was beautiful, but it was just so hot. So I brushed my teeth and poured water all over myself, and it was just made it kind of okay. I think, Ryan and I, we try really hard to make sure that we have the best possible singing voices. We do extensive warm-ups and drink lots of water and no alcohol before we play. We want to make sure that we're tip-top. And then, we do some stretching.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellowcard. Answer your phone.
Yeah, it's not him.
That's amazing!
I found it on YouTube!
We were interrupted by Ryan on the ringer, so,
yeah.
And then we just kind of like tell each other to have a good show, a little fist bump, little handshake, whatever. And so those are our before show rituals. Home. My home is my favorite place. It's my island. We spend so much time on the road and away from our families and our loved ones. It's really special to be at home and to cook for my family and enjoy those moments. So that's what we work so hard for. We didn't really know a lot going into it, and I see all the bands loading in, and there's just music going on all day. But for me, it's just to have something, where fans of all types of music can come in and for free and just enjoy all types of music. I think that's really special. So we just want to have a good time. We want you know, luckily it's not super hot today, so, and we're going to put together a really high energy Yellowcard show. So my friends in a band called Fall Out Boy came through town. I live in Seattle, Washington. And of course, you know, you have to go and pay homage to the almighty Fall Out Boy. And, you know, just such a great show. You know, they're all super focused. And Patrick's one of the best singers I've ever met. So he's fantastic. So the last show was Fall Out Boy. And then my last record I bought was a record from an artist called Sarah Bareilles. And if you follow me on Twitter at SmackNYC, you'll see that I enjoy her a lot. You know, a lot of the flights, I don't need a lot of high energy music. I listen to a lot of, you know, heavier stuff while I'm at the gym, but on the flights or while I'm sleeping or on the tour bus, really easy listening music. And she's probably the best female singer of our generation, and the way she plays piano and just her songwriting is just fantastic. So if you're looking for something a little softer, Sarah Bareilles, The Blessed Unrest. Well, I think we've always talked about doing every one of our records acoustic, and especially because, you know, most of our songs we start the idea as an acoustic idea, and for me, I fell in love playing the violin with, you know, singers and songwriters and rock music, not for the energy and the show and the electric guitars, but really because of the relationship of the violin with acoustic guitars. So you know, last year we tossed around the idea of doing something special for our 10-year anniversary, and we cut out some time, and we were very professional about it, and it wasn't something that we were, oh, we can do a week here or a week there. It was, there's 2 months going in the studio, we're going to do a record, we're going to make it awesome, and you know, for us, it's a special part of Yellowcard's legacy, Ocean Avenue. It's the most albums we've ever sold of a certain album, and our fans still to this day love that record front to back. So obviously we always try and write the best records, but this is the one that is attached to most of our fans, and we wanted to do the best we could for all of the songs acoustic. I think that's really special for us is to be able to go to these countries, you know, for the first time. The show in South Korea, again, we don't have an expectation, you know, so when you go out and you're really surprised by the energy in the crowd and how dynamic they are when they sing. And so it was really a great experience. The hospitality was great. And then, you know, not tomorrow, but the day after, we're flying to South Africa for the first time. And really that's really special for us because it will have been the 6th continent, and Antarctica kind of in the world doesn't count because it's not really inhabited by a lot of people. So I mean, we've played Asia before, but to actually be on on the African continent and play shows in South Africa, it just blows our mind. So we get to travel the world, and it's a special part of being in Yellowcard. Was hardest to record? I can't really tell you. No. There's still some secrets. There's still some information that's made unavailable. But I still love playing Believe. That song is really hard to keep time. I'm playing, you know, rolling sextuplets on the violin and singing it also. But you know, that song's always been really special for me. So to be able to play it and record it again and repay it homage and how much I love that song. So Believe was really, really special, but there are some surprises on the record, and I don't want to ruin them, so hope you like it. No, actually, we've been really quiet today. For whatever reason, I think from all the airplanes, my voice is really tired. So I slept in, I've just been kind of lazy, and took a nice shower. We did a nice sound check to make sure that we sounded great. We played this venue so many times, you know, where I know exactly how far it is to walk to the laundromat, and there's a bakery right next to it, you know, and so this area is pretty nice. We have some friends in Germany, and of course every time we're in Germany, our production staff and the people that promote the shows they take such good care of us. So it's nice to kind of get a little bit of internet and get some good food and put your feet up and talk with your friends. Of course, I think, something that's really exciting for us, and obviously every tour we try and do something special, but this tour is really a thank you for the past 10 years of support, and we've actually been playing as a band for much longer than that, but this is a very special moment in our life, and we get to celebrate, that 10-year anniversary. So we want to come out, we want to do something really intimate, and we want to play some of your favorite songs that maybe you haven't heard in a long time, or maybe you've never heard acoustic, so we can all sing together. And maybe we'll surprise you with something else at the show. So we miss the Czech Republic, and we hope to come back and see you guys soon. I mean, for us right now is 100% of our focus is on the Ocean Avenue, the tour. We go to the United States, we do the Vans Warped Tour in Europe, and then in between those dates we're doing the acoustic shows. And that's taking up a lot of our focus. I don't think Ryan Mendez, Ryan Key, or myself, we ever stop writing ideas. Like, we'll always have stuff, and so a new record would obviously be exciting, but for us it's preparation and execution for one of the biggest parts of our legacy is the Ocean Avenue tour. So we're hoping that a lot of people come out and be a part of it, and we're super excited.